That was great. And this is a very, very difficult and complicated.
And then immediately smacks like that. It's so strong the opponent flies up. Alright, I'm back. Today, my friend Kazu and I are trying some moves from Tekken 7. We are doing moves of Yoshimitsu and Kunimitsu and Noctis. First up, Kunimitsu. Kunimitsu uses short sword or dagger. In Japanese, we call it tanto.
Ashura Blade.
It's fairly simple move, spin and 2 strikes. Let's see how Kazu did it.
To do this movement, hold the dagger in a backhand grip and then move forward from your left leg, cut down from diagonally right, do the jump spin, cut down from diagonally right again. It's a very simple technique except jump spin.
Second up, Noctis. This move is called Blitz Rush. This move is basically strike from right top to left bottom and then stab. At this point, his left hand is supporting the knife to stab harder. 2 strikes to the sideway and the jumping strike at the end. Next up, Yoshimitsu, the octopus guy.
This movement is Yomi Kakenuke. When the opponent raises a fist, cuts their torso. It's very popular technique.
Good. Kazu is doing Uchikado Kiri. It basically cuts the opponent's side through the torso. Just one simple strike, but very, very effective. Beautifully done. Combination rate. It's very, very difficult and I'm sure I can't pull this off. So I'm glad Kazu did it, not me. Okay, I think Kazu had a hard time with the kick. It's one of those taekwondo or tricking movement.
A round kick to face, cut to opponent's neck or face, jump spin, cut from diagonally right while jumping. It's very, very difficult. I couldn't do that. It may be impossible. Heshikiribarai. He has a sword left hand and another one by his hip. He moved from left foot at the same time drawing the sword while spin and down. Cross both legs to gain momentum for cut. Cut from diagonally left below while standing up. Raise your left hand and cut from diagonally right while cross the right like this. This is a very, very difficult and complicated. Heshikirinagi.
Another move from the octopus guy, Yoshimitsu. This move, I didn't do it, Kazu did it. So let's watch how he did it. Yeah, it looks really cool.
These movements are almost the same as Heshikiribarai. There are 2 differences. When do a fast spin, the left hand change to backhand grip and cut in order to right hand to left hand while spin. And after that, cut down from diagonally left. Its final cut is like throw the baseball.
Cyclone Slash. Sword appears out of the blue and then he spins and strikes.
That was great. Uchikado.
You have to do very exaggerated front kick and then overhead strike. Let's see how Kazu did it.
These are simple techniques. First, front kick, and after, cut down from diagonally right. But first front kick is different to real kick form. I admire this character's high abilities.
Looks good. He is very exaggerated in the front kick, just like how Yoshimitsu does. Nade Kujaku. It looks pretty simple, but it's not really that simple because you have to spin around and strike to the side. As Yoshimitsu is lefty, I had really hard time because I'm not really used to use my left hand, and I kept losing the balance while practicing. Let's see how I did it. You spin around and you use that momentum to cut the opponent. Yeah, it looks okay.
Relentless Lotus Blade.
For this move, Kazu is wearing a fox mask, a very typical Japanese mask. It reminded me that when I was growing up, my parents put that similar mask on the wall. I have no idea why, because it's very creepy. Because I was a little kid, just watching that mask scared me, and I remember crying a lot and they had to take it off. So I'm a little traumatized to see that mask.
A right hand hold the dagger in a backhand grip, cut from opponent's neck, cut opponent's neck again, while twisting arm, and jump spin and cut from diagonally right. It's a very long movement, but it's a very simple movement. You can do that. Let's practice.
Doushi Kiri. This one is very interesting move. Honestly, I don't think I would do it. It's really hard to put a power if you twirl the sword like that, but it looks pretty cool. If you look at this move carefully in slow-mo, you can see that Yoshimitsu is actually pulling the other sword with the right hand to just fake it first, and then use a left hand to cut the opponent. Nani? Ocha? Arigatou. Tasukani. We just got tea, hot tea from the house owner. So we'll take a break. We'll be back soon. When he does his skill, he's shouting, "Hissatsu!" The literal translation of Hissatsu is a must kill, but he's basically saying it's a deadly attack or a deadly blow. This one is called Ashura Blade from Yoshimitsu. And as always, he does this little faking with the other sword, and then use both swords and then spin attack. As I'm used to more of traditional Japanese martial arts, we don't really spin around much. If you go to any martial arts class, they will tell you, don't show your back. So I had difficult time executing this, but I really enjoyed this movement because it looks cool. First, you pull out the other sword a little bit to fake, as always, and then use both swords, spin around, and strike. Tenshu Kuzushi. For this movement, again, he pulls out another sword a little bit to fake it, and then immediately smacks like that. And it's so strong, the opponent flies up. Yoshimitsu, you're so strong. Let's see how Kazu did it. So he's pulling out the sword, not in a regular way, it's reverse-handed, and then strike with like that. Excellent! Excellent! Doesn't look too complicated, but for me, it was probably one of the most challenging moves from Tekken because you have to jump up and strike together. I just couldn't land well and I kept falling and kept losing the balance. So it was very challenging for me. I really like how he prepares right away for the next move, just being alert. He attacks like this first and then jumps up, spin, and attack. His leg is kind of like going up a little like this when he's doing the first strike. It looks kind of funny. I didn't notice when I was doing this move, so I didn't do it. I guess he's just trying to use his momentum. That's why he's jumping up a little bit. He's basically just spinning around. He's spinning too much and he couldn't handle it, so he falls down. We were very serious executing this. We did practice this move, although it's impossible. Thank you, Gamology, for letting us do this. Tekken doesn't have too many sword characters, but Yoshimitsu and Kunimitsu and Noctis, especially Yoshimitsu, was very challenging. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode and let me know what you guys thought in the comment section. I hope to see you again. ありがとうございます。
Hi, I'm Kazu. Thank you for watching.
Hey, that's it for today. That's it for 26.
Impossible movement. No.
Welcome to Gamology.